Welcome back to Knee Health Challenge. We're on week 4, day 28. Today we're going to be going over a lot of internal, external rotations, working top down, but also bottom up. So we're going to be working pretty much on internal and external rotation of the hips. At the same time, internal and external rotation of the ankles. So it's kind of funky, but you can start off sitting to standing or standing itself. I'll kind of play the video here. So we want to first start off by bringing the legs in and out. If you have cramping, you can back off and continue from there. It's just a guarding mechanism, but it's okay to keep doing work there. If so, take more of a break. As you come off to one side, you want to hold. You can start off by holding your leg and then turn your foot in and out as you bring your leg up off the ground. So targeting bottom up, but also top down. So starting off with, especially with the progression we want to go with, ideally till failure. For me, I did 10 internal, external rotations each side, or 5 total, 5 in, 5 out. So as you go through this, you can start lifting your leg up in different increments. Now, let's pay attention to some of the tissues on the other side of the screen here. When the hip goes into internal external rotation, there is obturator externus. There's also a bunch of other layers of the hips. As you pretty much bring your leg in, it's going to force, like we are here, it's going to force all these muscles to contract. And then as we go through, that's going to then force some of the muscles of the shins to go in and out as well. So we're working 2 different areas, the ankles, calves, but also the hips, all of which will help supply the knees to better tension of the muscles coming down and attaching to the knees. Now, as we go from seated to standing, if you have to use a support system wall, please do so. Again, ideally for this, we want to go to max effort, but let's try for different levels and increments. 10 rotations of the ankles as the foot comes out, 10 as the foot comes inwards. You can go more than that. That gets into more specific things in terms of hypertrophy, strength gains, and whatnot with that. I don't want to tackle that just yet, but do the best you can. If for most people, until failure works really, really well. So that is what we're going to be working on there. As you can see, both sides, I'll start adding in a bunch of different layers as well, especially internal and external rotation. So bring your foot outwards. That's going to then pull from the piriformis and a little bit of the obturator interni, some of which attach to the pelvic floor and out to the hip as well. We add more layers. The hamstrings get involved, as you can see there. And then even more, then you got a lot of the adductors and abductors. So this is a really, really good one that is not focused on by many, but it has a bigger bang for the buck. Ideally, like I said, until failure, doing the best you possibly can. Seated first, and then you can work your way to standing from there. So that is the goal for today, doing the best you possibly can. Going to failure each leg. Other than that, that's all I got for you today. We'll see you guys on the next one. We're almost to the end. Let's go.